So, George, I know you were listening to our conversation with Lucas earlier. Some people are calling this, move towards more streaming platforms, having more sports rights, an inflection point, like an inflection point in broadcast history. Do you think it's fair to say that at this point, or too soon?
Emily, thanks for having me. I think it's a little too soon to say that. I'd say they're around the hoop per se, but I don't think it's an inflection point. I think you're seeing more activity. I mean, Apple with NFL Plus, Amazon with the Thursday Night Football, Apple with Major League Soccer, but still, they're kind of not the major moves. No one's unseating Fox or CBS for the NBA or the NFL. So they're around the hoop in a way they haven't been before, but I wouldn't quite say it's an inflection point.
Okay, so how long do you think then that this land grab is going to take to play out? And what does it look like on the other side? Do streaming platforms have more power, more power over the sports that, so many millions of people want to watch? Or do the traditional networks hold on to a lot of that power?
Well, I think it's twofold. One, the money's in the old media, right? It's sports are the most valuable thing for old media. I mean, like 95 of the top 100 shows on television are sports, enormously valuable content. And I break the streamers into two groups. I mean, Paramount Plus, Peacock, and ESPN Plus, those are tied to linear television. And so that's an attempt where you're able to use both streaming and linear in a package. And it's quite different than Amazon and Apple, who are really using it, as Lucas said, almost as a sponsorship, a way to augment their other business. And so Amazon and Apple are quite different than Paramount Plus, ESPN Plus, and others like in Peacock. So there are two strategies. And, it's more seamless on the media side because that content's so valuable. And then on what I call the retail product side, it's still valuable, but it's valuable because it's really driving awareness to another core product. And you could choose Thursday Night Football or another form of entertainment. But if you're a media company, sports is irreplaceable and invaluable. And the value proposition to a media company is far greater than it would be to a retail product.
Now, Bruin has the rights to NFL GamePass. The league is also pursuing NFL Plus. What's your take on the league pursuing its own streaming platform?
I think it's quite bright, because they're trying to reach the youth. You have in the mix here, the young consumers are where the streamers are. So if I'm the NFL, I'm trying to reach that audience, whether it's through NFL Plus, will be someday the Sunday ticket package, Amazon. Those are critical consumers to grow the game. So I think it's smart to try and have as many touch points with the consumer, particularly the young consumer. It's really good. And then internationally, it's tough to watch NFL all around the world. And so, of course, NFL GamePass really serves that purpose to feed people NFL content, for us, in our case, in 181 countries.
So what does the league making these changes, working towards this evolution, what does that mean for Game Pass and for your business?
Well, for us, we're outside the U.S., so I think it's a different approach. Game Pass International is really a growth engine for international. You're marketing to consumers one person at a time. So I think international and domestic are quite different, and different strategies, different objectives. Right. Game Pass International is a very important part of the marketing outside the United States for the NFL, as is NFL Plus in the U.S. But you have more resources inside the U.S. and less outside the U.S.